my data was I used all my data, so I had to buy new data because the public Wi-Fi is a bit shitty around here. So let me just finish the previous live stream very quickly over here. So okay, let's say now you have a woman who has an ex-partner that, first of all, if you didn't watch part one, watch part one first, or you won't understand a thing I'm saying over here. Okay. Let's say a woman has an ex-partner that also let her go. But the thing is, let's say this woman hasn't improved since she left this ex-partner. She's still in bitterness or low self-esteem, still in a negative vibration. The ex-partner that's still stalking her is also in negative vibration. So even though years or decades may have passed, they're still linked to one another. As a matter of fact, it's like this. When a human being remains in a low vibration for longer than 6 hours, they click with all the low frequencies on the earth. So all the evil, all the misfortune, all the decline on earth, you click with it, you link with it the moment you remain longer than 6 hours in a low vibration. All decline, all evil, and all toxicity on the earth you clicked with. So all the bad people, horrible people, evil people, toxic people, you are linked with them the moment you are clicked in the paranormal. It happens when you remain on a low vibration. It's something quite serious. Remember Job in the Bible. Job had a lot of horrible, toxic, wasteful, and evil people around him, including in his own household. It's only when Job clicked with the paranormal because he operated in fear and worry towards children that now demons gained the leverage to fully go ahead. Okay, so the Heavenly Father never gave permission to Satan to do anything. The Heavenly Father only confirmed to Satan that all that Job had around him, his possessions, relationship, already in Satan's power. Why? Because when Job clicked with the paranormal by being at a low vibration, what happens is that now all the misfortune, all the decline, and all the evil was able to overtake Job right now. Before this, the wastefulness of the people around him, including the wastefulness of his wife and his children, only affected his physical wealth. So half of Job's wealth was wasted because of this. So when people say Job got double for his trouble, no. Job got the same amount of wealth back, but this time there were no people draining and wasting it. That's why the pierce like was twice as much. It was the same the first time, but half of it was wasted. But just understand, it's when Job clicked with the paranormal that all hell broke loose, y'all. You know what I mean? The same in your life, I'm telling you. There's no such thing as distant separation. There's one existence, one earth energy field of the earth that we're all connected with. And listen, the moment you are in a low vibration, you click with all the low frequencies on the earth. So all evil, all misfortune, all tragedies, you click with them. You know what I mean? So, and remember, anyone on earth can monitor you with a strong psychic focus. So if a woman has a stalker, and she's still in a state of negativity, well, guess what? No matter what she does, she cannot counter that negativity because she's still in a low vibration. You follow me? It's only when she outgrows that low vibration that now she's able to overcome, and now that stalker won't even be motivated anymore because there's no click happening. But for those who are here who also watched my previous let me say the live stream was interrupted, so now I'm doing a part 2 to finish the previous live stream. How many of you were there in the previous recording that I did like an hour ago? It was cut off like 10-20 minutes ago, so I had to buy new data and do this again. So I already explained that there's a difference between astral projection and energetic projection. Everyone does energetic projections without you being aware of it. You get me? You know what? On my whiteboard at home, I'll make a short video explaining this on my whiteboard, illustrate it better for you, for those who need it. But just understand, anyone on earth can monitor you. So you can't hide anything under heaven, only shield off information temporarily. Now, in the physical, you can do this through privacy laws, all of that, to secure data from unauthorized parties. Now, that's something that should happen. But even that cannot actually hide what is actually going on. only you can do spiritually is temporarily shield off information by either intense heavy negativity or intense state of joy. It's one of the two. I explained that in a live stream I made, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago. So watch that one. So is this clear to you all? There's no distance or separation spiritually. It doesn't exist. So be aware. People have spirit abilities, whether they're aware of it or not. Those that are not aware of the spirit abilities, they can be taken advantage of easily. But those who are aware of the spirit abilities, but they're not serving them in Father, man, they become dangerous, yo. They become dangerous. But those who are aware of the spirit abilities and who serve them in Father, man, they're great news, everyone on the earth, yo. And I want all of you to be great news. Understood? Okay. Again, I'm not going to make this recording too long because I already said everything I needed to say. Just know that there's no such thing as distance. Okay? The first impression you give is energetically. And the thing is, when you cyclically focus on a place intensely through your emotions and your meditation, you already generated a holographic version of yourself and you send it out over there. Now, you're still there spiritually in your physical body. I mean, you haven't left your body, but a holographic version, or a holographic projection of you already had an impact in a place. Okay? So you can feel the same from other people around you too. You can have, for example, your mom or your dad or some relative so concerned with you and in praying about you, have a strong focus on you, and you'll feel like they're there watching you. But they're not there. They don't even know what you're doing consciously, but their energetic projection is there. So it feels like they're really there, and also the X going back towards them. So maybe you were feeling a bit low, and you drank a lot that weekend, and suddenly your auntie asks you, "Yo, Kevin, have you been drinking again?" I felt like you were tired. And you think, huh? How does she know that? It's not psychic. It's something. It's not a fortune telling, whatever. Even though some people do go to fortune tellers, let me explain to you, don't do that. People often use spirit abilities unaware. So people can guess things about you with high accuracy because of echoes they get from the ether. Okay, people who are aware of spirit abilities can do it more intentionally to get results. I'm teaching you how to do that in harmony with the will of your Father. In the role, they teach you how to do this under guidance of evil spirits. Now, I don't want that for you. All right? So there's no such thing as distance. You know what? I think I need to make multiple live streams about this if necessary. For now, all of you, thank you for being here. Keep agreeing with Christ. Please don't links below, everyone. And I'll see you in the next live stream.